And we're back. Ah, okay. I was fixing the bug yesterday with this book.
Let this tome serve as your warning. Let this tome.
Uh, Probably should invite somebody for a little chat. Join for chat, Q&A live, and whatever else. I'll be watching chat. I don't want to do that. So I was thinking, what am I going to indulge myself in this evening? And tonight, I'll probably skip Devastator and get right to the um, balance. To the balance. Get right to the balance. Yo, hello. So in order to get to test some end game characters, I will where am I? I'll just enter cheat mode, or not even cheat mode. I'll just do my shwooble. And give myself a lot of advantage. Alright, I can do whatever. So give myself a lot of XP first, and probably cheat mode. Yeah, why not? Let's do it with the proper cheat mode. Now I have to code in this. If I remember this command. Uh, let's cut to the chase. Send nudes. We're gonna get dirty right now. Really dirty. So I'll go ahead and make that first single player. And what was the class that was broken the most? Probably, yeah, Cyan, right? Cyan, normal, Paladin. Something that is broken OP. I need to check the status of Cyan. Cyan. All right. Well, let's go. What is it? Sign up here. So let's find the sign OP. Where is he? And can I have this out of Doom? What? Oh. Alright, I forgot how to use cheats. Okay. Just a second. Gotta recompile using the proper cheat. Okay. I'm actually in spells, got mode, shitload of XP, so we're ready. Alright, where's my chat? Grim Deal. Oh, we need Grim Deal? Do we need Grim Deal for that? What did we need? Oh shit, we probably need. Okay. We'll see. Depends on how shocked I am after I see what he does. And Grimbill. Normal. OP sign. Doom. Alright, let's. Can we enter last? No, we have to go to church. Wait, why? How is it that I don't have free spells? I need spells. What? I don't have any spell. Well, okay. The cheats they write, they don't even work.
The smell of death surrounds me.
At least God mode should be working out. Alright, yeah. Shit. I mean, how do I kill him? I haven't used cheats for a while. How do I kill him?
get there from here.
Oh, come on. 0 damage. Alright, for the sake of test, let's just... I know what to do. Oh, hold on a second. I wrote the aura damage for Psy, and I know how to... Okay, where's Psy? There you go. We'll replace the... just this. Now we should have no real problem. Free spells? Oh, finally, now it works after reload. Wait.
The smell of death surrounds me.
I lost my chat. Here's the chat. 1650? Normally, probably. Wait, what? Why does it? Give it a lot of damage. Why aren't you working?
The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
Press Apocalypse. Oh! Right, wait, okay. Does it have to be doing... Oh. Shut up. It probably has to be Doom. APOC does 7 damage. It's not gonna work. No. Wait, probably... Damage. 3 plus character level multiplied by card magic divided by 75. Alright. Let's multiply it by... Plus... I don't know. 975 should be working. It has to be working. Buff mage, yeah. Who would have thought? So spells. God mode. Don't try this at home. You now they should be dying. Yeah. Finally. Alright. Finally. Works now. Alright. Now, where do I move from here? I need to this no I'd rather Q APOC maybe then where's warp? Can I have warp? I need warp. No, I changed the icon. It's probably this. Alright. Warp.
get there from here.
Why are you? Oh. And 24.
I cannot get there from here.
Thanks. I thought that was removed and the cheats actually. But no. Alright, perks. Amplify, damage, psychic.
I cannot get there from here. I cannot get there from here.
Wonderful. Why can't I?
May the spirit of Arcane protect me.
Actually, my experience does not work either. Let's see. No, it should. Can you not just fix code to boost the max? Probably I could. But this has to work a lot faster. I just fucked up. I set it to gain a lot and it was still linked to Sisyphean. Now I just removed the condition that it should be Sisyphean and there you go. Done. So now, let's do this. There we go. All right. Now I remove what I had in cyan damage formula update. It's gonna be back to divide by 75. And now, yeah, leave God mode. They wrote this cheat. It has its flaws. So if you move to another level while you have 0 current life, you end up dead when you arrive. So that's really, it has its flaws. So okay, that's Doom, normal, single player, and now let's see what we have as a kill speed. Perhaps 250 is not what they use. How much magic do they have when they kill everything in sight? 778 per hit to every monster on the screen in light radius. 750-ish, alright. $750, as you say. So I need of the stars at 500 magic, and that's it. Alright, of the stars. Of the stars, of the stars. Of the stars. Of the stars. Right. Oh, it's all that, whatever. Even better. A little boost, you know. So, yeah, and I got positive regen life. That's like a little perk. So, now let's see what we have. Used to be 778. And you said it's 1600? 14. Alright, let's go and see how it feels. So, end game, boys. It's been a long journey, and finally, after 70 years, we arrive in Crypt on Doom to see what the guy is capable of. Buckle up.
This is a place of great power.
This will be a rough ride. We gotta prepare. What the hell is that? Unsummon? Neat. I need this. How much does it? APOC. Whoa, APOC. Oh, this is how APOC was OP. Default Damage of Apocalypse when you only have 750 magic is around 10k. I imagine if you have groundbreaking boots and it gets over 100 boost in damage, it will probably go what is to 20, 30k. Oh, oh. Yeah, that's Apocalypse Mage. Damn. Nah. Nah, I don't know. It really is too much. Each hit 15k, 1500. Against single target, I have no problem. That's a lot, but it's deserved. But against everything on the screen, so essentially the gameplay becomes you dodging like crazy, running around trying to dodge the missiles and damaging everything on the screen like that. Remind me what I'm forgetting then. Negative AC. Alright. You still need to dodge and not get hit. Alright. Question is simple. Is there a direct correlation or relative between the armor class and damage you inflict? I don't think there is. Maybe to some level. Check out the XP. What is that number? Force wave spam. So, I'm a simple man. I need to know, does that need to get nerfed or no? That's the only question I have about Cyan. Is the power of his psycho damage, genetic damage, psycho damage. Alright, APAC doing 30k to each target on the screen is ridiculously stupid. That definitely needs a lot of nerf. But this is something that I am just questioning. I'm not sure. I mean, you have to work. You gotta find those items. A lot of magic. You gotta use Grim Deal. Okay, maybe without Grim Deal it will do less damage, but you said it. It's the best damage dealer in party multiplayer. which means other types of magi are worse. And in that case, according to my philosophy, that every class should be more or less, yeah, among the magi. Yes, we can limit this to magi. I'm sure other archers can do a lot of damage. To go slow, I could do something like minus 20% damage average on his kinetic damage. Over there, alright. Where's over there? Oh, we need to go pay him a visit, like this.
I cannot get there from here.
Yeah, it doesn't care about resistance. Oh man, I love those colors. Love it. $1,500, 1,600 each tick. Well, I know by now I'm not gonna cut it in half, nothing like that. I'm thinking right now maybe 15-20%, something like this. But it depends. Maybe just 10. You know, there's some big streamer called Micro on goodgame.ru, and not long ago I saw a clip where he was playing Cyan in Iron Man, and he got absolutely destroyed on some abyss level. He cast the force wave in a wrong direction, and like half the level came after him, and nothing his aura could do. They just obliterated his mage right there. Alright, we here. We ready? Uh, 30 seconds exactly. I don't really think it's okay for him to die in 30 seconds. Maybe 1 minute. I would prefer something like 2 minutes. 2, 3. Other mages flash sucks so hard. King Star sucks 60 for normal MP. 60 for normal MP. What is 60 for normal MP? Grade 5. Ooh. Okay. 60 seconds to kill him in normal MP is okay? Ah, okay. Probably, maybe more. You know, I wrote a big formula there, and there are a lot of conditions. Maybe he has even more resistance in MP, and if I recall correctly, Cyan Aura does less damage according to the number of people in game. In multiplayer, is that correct? Actually, I have the code right here. Probably I can look it up. Modify damage for multiplayer. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, it does less. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Not 700. I don't remember what it was. 4 people, it goes down to by about 40%, I think. Nah, not 50. Used to be 50, I think. It's around 40 now. 1 is 100, 2 is minus 25, 3 minus 33, and 4 minus 40, I think. Not 50. So where is my calculator? 1460 multiplied by 0.6, around 870. Well, about 900. I don't know. I guess I'll cut it and reduce it by 10%, and that's it. I don't want to go brutal here. 10% will be perfectly fine, I'm sure. Let's do it. So, three plus 75. Maybe the question also is it done through perks, or is it done through the initial formula, or both? So perks, it's psycho, psionic, yeah, psionic. There's the bonus, psionic damage, rehabilitation, psychokinesis, psychokinesis. It's probably fine. Maybe I should just, remove the last 5 levels of its perk, and that's it. So additional damage will be limited not at 220 but 150. Wait a minute. Alright, just wait with that. Let me finish with this cyan. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So it's going to be not 40 but 35 levels, and end at 150. Let's try that. Let's try that. Alright, so now how much it does? It should be now 150 max, and let's see what how much it does to single target. Not 1300 instead of 1400. Is that okay? Right. Let's see how long it takes to take down Obadiah now. Uh, 32 seconds. Not very big difference. Not very big difference. Doubling the tick. What? Why? Oh, stun. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Okay, let's talk stun. For End Doom, it has always, since like 2008, been like that. Most stun formula is double AC to 4 AC, which means they have around 250 AC there. And stun happens if the damage dealt to the monster is 500 to 1000. So player damage should be somewhere there. If it's always bigger than 1000, I consider that bad balance, because every hit will cause stun on monsters. This is bad for balance. It's stupid. So, and preferably it doesn't have to be below 500 as well. So there goes a range of damage, and that range should be somewhere between, it has to be max damage should be somewhere between 5 and 1000, and minimum damage, I don't know, that depends. That's how it's designed to be. And in that case, I cannot really triple the tick. It will require some skills that I don't really have. I'm not sure how to do this. I mean, I know how to do this. It's quite simple, but I'm not sure it will be safe, and it can cause some problems. Number floats are under control. You can't just turn them off. Combat text has been revised and it's no longer a problem. There is a small problem, I think, if it wasn't fixed with the thorns damage. The rest is just, it's under control. I didn't like this nerf. That felt like not very much. Perhaps Perhaps amplify damage needs to be less. Reduce it by... Now let's see how much I have actually. So it needs 55 perks. Probably if I limit this to 30 and this to 15, it will be 45. And then it will not require a green deal. Guess we could... Okay then. Next we talk about force wave. Alright, I got you. I could remove the damage from it. So maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Amplify damage is 75. I don't know. Is it worth it? Probably. Now 30 and 20. If I leave them like 30 and 20, one will always be missing. No, let's leave it at like that. Psychokinesis. Man, psychokinesis. I can't make it stop at 30. It's just... Bleh. Alright, let's have you. Alright, let's have like this 105 max. For the sake of test. $1,200. No, 36 seconds. 36 seconds. That should take less. More. More. Right? Let's try then 75 amplified damage. Let's do that. Let's see how it works out. So now we got psychokinesis 30 max, 105, and amplify damage 15, maxed at 75. One 064. Now I think that's alright. Now that's alright. Okay, every hit will stun. Wait, what? Every hit will stun every monster because the damage is, yes, it's above 1k. But how much you have sacrificed? Let's think about that to achieve that level of damage with your aura. How much damage did you go fully in those? Did you invest fully in the psionic aura? How much items do you have that boost your magic? I think by now it's probably okay. Let's now see how long it takes to kill the devil. Yeah. Items are gonna you gotta work a lot to get there with 750 magic, and you gotta survive, dodge something. Alright. 42 seconds. Sort of okay for single player normal. Alright. What was the formula? Formula. 3 plus character level magic 75. Okay, let's see how much we get from the actual magic. 75, 750. Wait, what? 750 by 50. 750 by 50. For fuck's sake, come on. 750 multiplied by 50 and divided by 750. 75. 500. What? Yeah. So by default, if you don't invest in any perks that increase your psionic aura, you have 500 with this level of magic. 500 per hit. And if you spend 45 perks, you got 1058. Question is it worth it then? Maybe the share of perks should be increased now. And the basic decreased. Numbers is off? Well, okay, that's 503. Alright, let's see. Level 50. Level 50. 750 magic divided by 75 plus 3 basic points. And you add 105 and you multiply that by 175. 1064 points. Let's see. There you go. 1064. Numbers match. That's a lot, of course, but the only thing that is confusing me right now is the correlation between basic psychokinesis damage or from aura, and what you get if you invest fully in the perks that increase its damage. Why 30? Yeah, 30 perks for 100 damage. Yep, there goes the balance. So it needs to be readjusted. I'm afraid it has to be then. How much does it have to be? It's not much. I mean, the amplifier, both psychokinesis and amplified damage should be given more or less the same, given the amount of perks you spend. But right now, this is giving a lot more by spending 15 perks than this one by spending 30. Got the amplifier 10, allows psycho 35. No. Really? You mean got it to 50%? Nah. Alright, I'll think about it. Anyway, I think the point taken, it has to be. Let me make a note, actually, and I'll deal with that off stream. I gotta write the tasks for myself. Rework cyan that so that damage and amplify. That's the end goal. It is set. You can consider that. Right, actually, yeah, a second. Amount of perks. You can't I can't decide that right now. For now, I have understood what's wrong, how it's wrong, what to do, and what has to be the final result. So, final result has to be at character level 50 and current magic 750. And psychokinesis and amplify perks developed in full, and damage should be around 1000 per tick. And amount of perks combined for psychokinesis and amplify should not exceed 45. That should result in a perfect balance, more or less. That should do it. So now, what was about the first wave? It's too powerful, I guess. It will hit everything and knock them back and stun them. And at the same time, it does the damage. So it probably should stop doing the damage. You know, arrow damage is manageable if you don't go super glass cannon. The choice is always red and blue. What do you want more? The damage done or the protection? So what? Do we remove damage from force wave? With the changes I had planned right now, Grim Deal will not be required from Sign. Just saying. Remove knockback? What do you... I think Force Wave, the main goal of Force Wave is to knock back the enemies. I can't remove knockback from it. It's a control spell, crowd control spell. I could remove the... I could remove damage from it. I did try to lessen the damage, but doesn't look like it works. They just keep spamming it. Global KB still busted? I don't know. Number one purpose of Force Wave was knocking back enemies. You stun lock them, kill them when they are. You stun lock them, kill them when they are stun locked with Signor. Alright. Well, isn't that okay? It's like an effective way of fighting them. I mean, I saw today there was a chat about that it's cheese to set up fire and lightning walls and prevent monsters from coming at you and killing them like that. And I think that's perfectly fine. By the way, True North, do you play mage or any ranged character? Well, Cyan in particular. Do you play it? Double S, probably sharpshooter. Okay. Oh, really? Just in case. Yeah, I didn't remember your true nickname here. It's hard to remember them. On Twitch, people have different nicknames. Alright, I got it. I don't know what to do about Force Wave. Alright, let's get to the APOC. Apocalypse Um, gotta see the formula for Apocalypse. Cast Apocalypse, missile damage character level. Multiplied by current magic divided by 4. Alright, current level 750. Multiplied by 50 divided by 4 is 9, almost 10k, so that has to be what it was. Probably, what was it? Nine 9375. Yep. So it should not be allowed to go that high. And how much do we have? Right. Probably. Question is now. Okay. Who will? Who should be more? Should there be a difference in power of Apocalypse between characters with high magic and low magic? That's the question. If we mean, let's say, if we take a warrior who casts Apocalypse at level 50 and we take a mage who does that level 50, should the mage's Apocalypse be more powerful? I mean, devising a formula for me is no brainer. Depends. It all depends on what it has to be. The end result. That's all I take care for. Why there is difference. I wouldn't want warriors running around casting Apocalypse. If they do it sometimes, okay, maybe. If I nerf it too much, those groundbreaker boots will become useless. I don't want to do that either. So epic with damage like that, it's a lot of damage. I must have been thinking about some 3 to 500 as max magic for characters. That would have been, let's see, say 400. 400. It would be 5,000 per hit. Still a lot. Still a lot. Alright, the main issue is probably, yeah, I need to increase the character level part. Alright, I'll write myself. Well, Bew said 30k on Doom in multiplayer is ridiculous, and it like it kills every ranged character on the screen you see, and it's he said that was not something you would want to see in a game. On the other hand, what's the cooldown for Apocalypse? What's the cooldown for Apocalypse? Because maybe it's okay if it 70 seconds. normally or for summoners? 70 seconds? Guess what? I gotta look up this. So where would that be? Probably here. Apocalypse. Apocalypse. Cool down, cool down, cool down. Fury. Right. Apocalypse. Alright. So, okay, I see. The condition is if class is mage and subclass is summoner or has hydromancer. Hydromancer, the hydromancer trait. Then APOC cooldown. In single player is 3 minutes. In multiplayer, it's 4 minutes. And otherwise, it's 60 seconds in single player and 70 in multiplayer. So normally for non-summoner, non-hydromancer, multiplayer magi, it's 70 seconds. Yeah. For summoners and hydromancer, it's 4 minutes. And 4 minutes, it's probably a lot. And 1 minute, probably 2. Oh, I know. I gotta ask probably for Abu's opinion about that. Well, time to go ask the crowd. I just gotta go and ask him. APAC does 160. APAC has physical and damage reduction from physical spells should fully apply on Uber. And the percent of damage resistance on him varies a lot according to manufacturers. Game modes, difficulty, so on. In general, as a rule of thumb, in multiplayer Doom, he will absorb a lot of damage. A lot of it. Something like well over 85%. Maybe more than 90%. It's different for single player. It depends on game modes. It depends on game difficulty as well. So, take single player, multiplayer. It's 2, 8 game modes. 2 multiplied by 8, 16, and 16 multiplied by 3 difficulties. It's around 48 variations for Uber. Perhaps there are more than 48, something like I don't know, 12, but there are a lot. So, all right, what would you say about nerf? What kind of damage do you see as okay for Apocalypse if you have if you're having a glass cannon build? If they're playing like kamikazes, jumping into a crowd and killing as much as they can and then resurrecting, I don't think it's intended gameplay. Non-glass 10k, okay. And glass cannon? 70 cooldowns is small. Yeah, I guess. Where was that? Alright, good luck trying to find this now. Oof. Where is that? So you got to witness that. It wasn't him casting that. Right. What else? Where? Apocalypse shit until time. Okay, physical dash with 2 people in the game. Cool special build. That won't be too much. I was reading the Discord and his messages. Now let's see what you wrote. APAC being entire screen. APAC range is increased. No, range is not increased. Not going to be increased. 0x, 5K for non-glass, 1K for full glass. What? 5K for non-glass and 1K for full glass, maybe 10K? Witness what? Alright, I think. Yeah, 10K, I got you. Probably then, with the all probability, the issue is in the unique itself, which gives you too much plus % damage of the apocalypse spell. I kind of overdid that, perhaps, and well, alright. Alright, the goal, let's say the goal is clear now. How much hit points do monsters have? Typically on Doom in multiplayer. Let's see single player. Doom single player level 21, 24. They got something like right. The hit point Bile Spitter in Doom of single player has around 3,000 hit points. Grim Demon has around 5 thousand to 6,000 hit point. You can't just give it 10k. I don't think you should give it 10k. 30k. Advocate has something like 1700 to 1950. Advocate 7050 to 2k. Dark Witch 1850 to 2025. So basically 2000. I think by the end game you should be able to deal around 2000, 2050, around 2500 2500 damage. And with a glass cannon build, it should be around 5k. That's what I think. Yeah. You're not even thinking about regulars, are you? Right. Let's say the witch has 2000. In multiplayer, she'll have something like 35 to 3800. And as a minion in the boss pack, she'll have something like 65 to 7600. Well, that means you can't have APAC do same damage in single player and multiplayer. Probably. Or you can't just have one guy nuke the whole screen with his APAC. Two doing that simultaneously. That's okay. Well, anyway, I got the idea. Rebalance APAC. Have end game damage off. Around 3,000, around 2,500 on regular build, and around 5,000 on glass cannon. On a glass cannon. Acid Nova has a different way of damaging targets. APAC hits everything on the screen in visibility. Well, you're probably thinking that it's designed to just allow you to jump into a crowd and cast it. No, it's not designed to be like that. It's designed to be to inflict a lot of damage to a massive crowd, but not kill them. It's designed to hurt them. And in multiplayer, you are not alone. You should not be able to just wipe the screen once every 70 seconds. I gotta put the pressure on players. You have to suffer. You have to try. It has to take effort. Now range increase, I won't do range increase because you will nuke the whole level that way. I don't want that. Epoch range is probably equal to character's visibility, which is around 9 to 10 tiles each direction. Well, maybe 8 to 9. Still a lot. Probably so. In multiplayer, you are supposed to play with others, so you wanna hide behind the tank's back and have them take the damage, while you, from a safe distance, nuke everything as fast as possible. People playing multiplayer, the game, the mod, I don't design the mod with the thought of people are gonna get scattered and everyone will be fighting their own like part of the level. This is bullshit. I would love to have people stick together and cover each other. If you can scatter around, split, and play multiplayer separately, it means the monsters don't present a lot of challenge. They shoot further distance than 8. Okay, that we had it back. Not hatchback. And archers shooting at tank shots 10 tiles away. Isn't that 14 times? 14 tiles, right? If arrow goes through the tank and you are standing on the fire line, you should probably move away from the fire line and play intelligent so that incoming missiles don't hit you in case they go through the tank, which they might as well. Anyway, I think I have the plan. With Apocalypse, goal is set. And what else was there? Tank should be, I don't know, the tank should be able to take damage. That's why they're tanking. In multiplayer, they don't have to really deal damage, they have to stand there and take it, which should allow the guy or girl behind their back deal the damage. That's one way of doing that. And another way is to just do it together. If you have a lot of power, in single player it's alright to allow clearing like half the visible screen with one APOC cast. But it's like once every minute, I don't think that's okay either. Think Fury. It takes around 3 minutes, and you don't get anything like clearing the whole screen with one fury. Apocalypse should be a powerful spell, but it should be a helping spell, not something that you use to obliterate screen. Alright, I have decided about Apocalypse. Let's see. What was about Paladin that needed attention? Something was off, and I think it was you who said that he needs a nerf in some area. I played him very little, to level 5 I think on horror and single player. That's it. The rest of the balance was adjusted according to my knowledge of formula. So what's happening in the late game? Does he deal a lot of damage, or is it difficult to damage him for monsters? He's got too much mana, or too much mana regen. Regen, okay. No penalty for class members. I see. Don't tell me it's Grim Deal again. You mean there's no reason to play Templar if there's Paladin? That must be what you mean. Okay. So too much mana and regen, basically. Minor nerf of what? Wait a minute. He has too much defense, and you're suggesting to cut his offensive ability. How is that logical? Alright, I see. And how will cutting his damage against undead will help there? I thought it would be logical to decrease his basic mana regen and mana points he gets from each magic point. I mean, you have to fight ranged enemies in the mod, and every class has tools of doing that. A Templar uses mallets and crossbows, and Paladin doesn't have them. Instead, he is supposed to use magic to fight ranged enemies. Well, now is the time to bring these suggestions up. In multiplayer, you probably don't even want to use him for ranged attacks, unless occasionally. Maybe that exists in Path of Exile. I just haven't seen anywhere in Diablo melee characters fighting in melee using mana as their as a substitute for life. So I wanted to have that, so that character wouldn't need healing but would require a mana shield. That was my plan, to make the character be dependent on mana instead of life. And since he can't have healing, his regeneration of mana should be quite high, and automatically that gives him a lot of magical powers and ability to use them, cast spells. Alright, got it. Oh, path, one blood investment. So, what other problems do we have? What other problems do we have? Maybe spellcasters have too much damage on higher spell levels. Is that a thing? Yeah, Hydromancer. Probably Hydromancer. Now that I think about it. I said maybe spellcasters have too much damage with spells like Fire Blast or anything like that when they are on high spell levels. Hydromancer probably has a lot of damage later on, so I wouldn't shy away from nerfing that for about 25%. Zero tactics versus Warburgs. Yeah, that's a bummer. Alright, let's say I... You know, Same thing I did with Cyan. I did what did I do? When Cyan hits the warpers, they don't warp to him. What if I do the same for Hydromancer? That will fix this problem. Hydromancer, at least early on, Hydromancer has too high of a clear speed. I could be wrong, but this is what I saw more than once, and more than twice, and more than thrice on Iron Man runs. Now, I know, of course, we all know that they use Swift Learner and Educated, and they go ahead of time with the power. But still, I genuinely have this impression that Hydromancers, Hydra have too much damage. What about DFE monsters? What about them? You mean Reapers and Threshers? Adamant starts really hard with the. You probably played him in multiplayer, okay? Right? Tell me. Confess! Confess to me! You played him in multiplayer. Alone. Didn't you? Okay, multiplayer, yes. You should know that the balance is adjusted to single player normal mode. It's the main mode of the mod. In multiplayer, at least 2 people, please. You grind all the time alone, okay. Okay. That means you just spend twice as more time grinding. Because monsters have more life. That's it. Well, mostly. Don't worry, when these balance adjustments are made, I think the game will become better, the mod will become better, and it might actually attract more people. Alright, that's a separate issue, basically. If you're alone, if someone is playing alone, then that means the game should be first and foremost balanced for somebody who's playing alone in single player. Alright, I'll just probably go and Nerf Hydra the damage by around 20%. Where is yeah, 20%. Alright, yeah, purchase. I'm not purchasing that. Made too many purchases already. Separately says the reality the reason this can take a with the Apple damage. I mean, you can't balance a game according to how many people play multiplayer. It's ridiculous. I never was a multiplayer guy myself, and in particular, I never liked PvP games. Player versus player is not my thing. I think I know how I would balance such a game, but mainly it's single player. It's not doubled. It's basic hit points. It's cut in half in single player. Monster hit points don't change. In multiplayer, only damage you deal is adjusted according to number of players in the game. And before you ask, I cannot just allow it to be higher by like 100% if you're playing alone. Technically I could, but I'm not sure at all it would be a right decision to make. Let's talk about that after these fixes. I'll go ahead and do something about it right now. Then I will just update the game and we can talk about this. So for now, I will be off. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with me. I'm gonna go and do some work.